Today I'm making, in my kitchen, my way, some pepper steak. Let's get cooking. Okay guys, filling up my pot to put my potatoes to boil. And then we're gonna get started with our steak. So guys, in the video yesterday, I asked you guys to give me options on how to cut the onion without crying. Everybody told me to put gargles on. So I have the gargles on right now. I can't breathe. But let's get this onion cut up. I can't even see, guys. For you guys that don't know how to season your skillet, you gotta make sure always that there's a bit of oil in here so that it won't rust, right? Every time I use it, I clean it and I put oil in it. Right now, you're gonna take some olive oil and throw it in the bottom of your pan. Be generous, right? Take your steak, throw it at the bottom, just like this. And let's get the ingredients.
Okay guys, so these are the ingredients that she's using today for the steak. I'm gonna go slow so you guys can see. You guys see? This is brown sugar in the bowl. And those are the ingredients for the steak today. Stay tuned. And of course, you cannot forget her infamous sofrito.
A tablespoon of brown sugar. Throw it in there. Mix everything in. Just like this. We're gonna drop in here about a tablespoonful of vinegar. Let's saute that meat a little bit. Brown it a little bit. We begin with a tablespoon of adobo. And again, your kitchen, you measure your way to your taste. A tablespoon of smoked paprika, a tablespoon of cubito, a tablespoon of onion powder, a tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of oregano, a packet of sazon. Let that saute there for a minute, and then we're gonna add the wet ingredients. At this point, put your stove at medium heat because you don't want your steak to get hard, obviously, right? At this point, you're going to add your sofrito. I'm gonna a tablespoon and a half. Move all that around. You're going to take a tablespoon of soy sauce. Move that around. Just like this. The steak is gonna throw out its natural water, natural flavors. You're going to also add some peppers, some roasted peppers. I'm not using green peppers today, and I've made this video and I make it in all different ways. So, and then I'm going to add my onions and let all that marinate for about an hour. If you want soft steak, if you want hard steak, then take it out when you want to. But you pay attention to make sure that your steak is nice and tender. Make sure you keep it on medium to low because you want it to cook slow. And then of course, guys, do the test, do the test. Flavors are on point. Let it cook. And don't forget to cover it the best way you can because I don't have a cover for this. And of course, guys, you guys know the drill. Make sure that your surroundings are clean and disinfected and everything is in order. This way, when you sit down to eat, you don't have to worry about your dishes. I'm using red potatoes today. I'm washing them right now. I'm gonna cut them. I'm gonna leave them with skin and all. So make sure that you clean your fruits and vegetables always, right? And that's what I'm doing. Cut the potatoes in 4 and put them to boil. Now just put your potatoes into boil, and of course add a little bit of salt to the water. Just like this. At this point, I'm gonna throw 6 pieces of garlic cloves in there and let that boil together. Okay guys, my steak is ready. I shut it off. Now we're gonna taste it. I'm not trying to burn my mouth. Very soft. Delicious. Okay guys, the potatoes are finished boiling. Now I'm gonna carry them to the sink to drain them. Okay, so once they're in there, take this pot and put it back on your stove on the side. Obviously your stove is off. You're gonna take and you're gonna throw them right back into the pan. We're going to begin with a half a can of carnation milk. You start using your judgment. 1 stick of butter, a little bit of garlic powder, and just start. And don't come at me because of this. This was my mother's, okay? I'm sure they got modern ones now. But just mash everything in there. And a little bit more of carnation milk till you get them nice and creamy. To your taste, obviously. Move them in like this. Mash them up when you know that they're nice and mushy, but not mushy where you're eating soup. You know they're good. And then you taste it. Add a little bit of parsley. Mix everything in. Of course, do the taste test. Delicious. Now we're gonna make our corn. Simple, boil, that's it. Okay, for the corn, I'm gonna put a half a stick of butter. I'm going to use the Southwest corn. I'm gonna throw it in with the water and 1 without. I'm also going to add a tablespoon of sugar. And this is the way I like it, guys, okay? Don't come at me. Let that all come to a simmer and come together. And your dinner's ready. Simple as 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. The final meal. The steak, the corn, the mashed potatoes. And trust me, I've already tasted it. It is delicious. You guys gotta try this recipe in your house. And I wanna give thanks to God for providing this meal for this home today. I hope you like it. So son, what do you think?
It's buzzing.
Is it on point? All right, that's what I wanted to hear. Guys, now I'm serving everybody their chow, okay? So get in that kitchen and let's get cooking. Okay guys, now I'm gonna eat. This food is amazing, quick, simple, and in a hurry. You make it in your home.